Okay, so haven't Ultimate Saturday review in a while, but here it is. Hopefully we'll have one next week too, but who knows? I might not. Who knows? But Volume 6 of Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm finally doing it. It's been a while. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I've just been procrastinating a little bit, busy. Anyways, this contains issues 60 to 70, as you can see right there. Cool-ish art, Spider-Man and Wolverine. I don't really I don't know. Ultimate X-Men is all right. It's not as good as Spider-Man, and it's not as good as Uncanny X-Men in any way. But yeah, before I get into it, once again, just like the other Ultimate Spider-Man hardcovers, at they look nice. Um, if you lose the dust cover, you'll be able to read this if it's on the shelf. So that's a bonus, but you don't lose the dust cover because it's awesome. But if you do or if you buy it without it, you can still do what it is on the shelf. So Carnage, he makes his Ultimate debut here anyway, and I don't want to say too much about Carnage because it's a good quarter, I guess the first quarter of this volume, which, by the way, if you're reading this in paperback, you'll be reading volumes 12, 11, and 12, and 11 will be the Carnage story in case that's the only one you're interested in, even though I believe there's a, what do they call it, those hardcovers? I don't remember. A premiere hardcover. I'm pretty sure there's a premiere hardcover for Carnage. I could be wrong, but there might be. If not, you can get the trade, or if you want to try and get the hardcover, go ahead. They are, like, for some reason, the later volumes are inexpensive. I got lucky, but I'll get into that some other time. Anyways, Carnage in this is like is his story is way different. It's nothing like the mainstream universe, the main 616 universe. And it's cool. It's cool to see a different take on him. But yeah, his story takes up the first quarter of the book, and it is definitely one of my favorite Ultimate Spider-Man stories. I'm sure a lot of people know what happens in the story, but for those who don't, I'm not even going to spoil it because it is that good. But Spider-Man gets hurt and stuff happens, and Carnage is born. I don't want to get into too much of his origin either because I don't want to spoil it. I think Carnage is something you should definitely read if you haven't read it. Do not go Wikipedia it. I mean, if you want to, you can, but if you know nothing about it, just read it. Just do yourself a favor and read it and find out for yourself. The only issue I have is that Spider-Man and Carnage are already friends in this. He's fought the Lizard, apparently. The reason we know that this isn't happening right now is because right here we have Dr. Connors waking up from a nightmare, and it was that nightmare that he had just fought him. And I think they could have done an arc where Spider-Man fought him, back in the beginning or something, or done a flashback or something. It would have been cool, but from what I can tell, there is no story arc where that actually happens. Um, so that's that. Anyways, I'm trying to skip ahead and not skip much. Not skip much, but basically, most of this is the Carnage story. I think it ends somewhere around here, but I don't want to show any pictures because I do not want to spoil that because it is just that good. But anyways, here we are. Okay, so all of this is basically the Carnage and the fallout for what happens in Carnage. This, uh, Brian Michael Bendis in his comic book form, talking about how somebody was making a joke or something like that about making this story, and he decided to do it. And this actually did happen in the cartoon show, which I know a lot of people don't like, and I'm in between hating and liking it. But Peter Parker wakes up, and he is not Peter. He is Wolverine, and Wolverine is Peter. And yeah, that's the story. That's, I believe, one whole issue, which is kind of weird that it happens here because like the last issues were all really serious, and then it turns into this where it's just craziness. Yeah, Peter almost getting caught, or Wolverine almost getting caught as Spider-Man. Him Just it's really good. It's definitely worth it. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. It doesn't really fit in with anything else that happens, but it's awesome. That I'm gonna leave it at that. Next up, I believe that's what I think it is. No, no, it's a two-part issue. My bad. It's been a while since I read this. It's a two-part issue, but it's still it's good. Anyways, the next story. That's why I was like, I was like, why is Wolverine still here? Okay, the next part up until the last two issues, Human Torch joins. Uh, he goes to their high school. He goes to Peter's high school, and everybody knows who he is because, you know, everybody. I believe everybody knows who he is. Actually, no, 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 no. Thinking of somebody else, but basically he joins the high school, and I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody knows who he is, but yeah, Human Torch joins. Stuff happens, high school drama ish, stuff with Liz Allen, and yeah, it's an all right, little mini story arc. It's interesting. It's one of those high school things. Like I feel like that's what I like about Ultimate Spider-Man so much. It's that it's in high school, and a lot of people can probably relate to being in high school. At least the younger people. Obviously, older people can relate to high school too. But I mean, nowadays with technology, because cell phones and people being crazy, um, it's good. It's good. But yeah, stuff happens. Human Torch in that high school. It's cool. I'm thinking of somebody completely else who they know who it is, and that does happen soon, but not yet. Here we have Peter going on a date with Mary Jane, and it's supposed to be like the special date thing, but it's not what it actually seems. He like recalls his day basically of everything that happened that day, and yeah, shit gets crazy, and Doctor Strange is involved. I don't want to spoil that one, but it is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, this is just weird, but good. Overall, a lot better than I believe it was the last volume of Ultimate Spider-Man. I said I didn't enjoy that much, but it's been a while since I did reviews. That I don't know if that's the one I was talking about, but this one is definitely good. It's definitely worth it. I really like it. Especially the first big half with the first part with Carnage. Really good. The Wolverine story, pretty funny. Two issues there. So if you just want to get those two issues, I want to say they're not expensive. You could go to mycomicshop.com. I'm sure they have them. Uh, Aside from that, the Human Torch thing, like I said, it's like a lot of that high school-ish drama. And it's not really so much drama in that issue, which is cool. It's more like, here's the new guy, and it's cool. It's entertaining, it's an enjoyable story. And then the last part with Doctor Strange is just strange. No other way to put it. It's just strange. It's pretty good nonetheless. It's only two issues. Anyways, that's my review for Volume 6 of Ultimate Spider-Man. Hopefully, I'll be back with Volume 7 next weekend. Uh, until then, comment if you have any questions. Like the video, because, that'd be awesome. And subscribe, because you can, if you like my stuff, subscribe. It'd be awesome, Okay, anyways, I am going to go do stuff now. So I will see you next time you click on a video, I guess, and stuff. So yeah, bye. Have a good day and night or whatever's going on. Okay, I'm just rambling now.